Another night, another tropical update. At 10 p.m. PST, June 29th. Our potential tropical cyclone 2 is still a potential tropical cyclone. They haven't found an LSC yet, but there's some indications earlier today of somewhat of LSC as it moved around the ABC Islands, but it's poorly defined. And convection has become less organized. I won't say it. Uh, so they didn't upgrade to a tropical storm. I was right all along. They went with 35 knots. It's moving 275 by 18 knots. Basically, the mid-level ridge. It's going to remain the same during the next 2 to 3 days. Very warm water, low shear, should give it pretty favorable conditions. So it will probably make landfall in Nicaragua in 48 hours. They don't forecast a hurricane anymore, but in the Eastern Pacific, they actually do. So this will be a crossover, but we'll have to see if it even becomes a tropical cyclone in the the on the Atlantic side. I mean, look at this. I mean, a lot of the circulation appears to be over land. I mean, but I expect it to become a tropical cyclone, so we'll have to see. Here's the track. It's making landfall tonight. It's going to move over the Caribbean, make landfall in Nicaragua, cross over, and become a hurricane, which is based on all the model data. Um, Intensity models make it a hurricane, most likely in the Eastern Pacific. So we got Caesar Douglas. I mean, which is cool. Next, we're gonna look at 94E, which has been a tropical, probably a depression or a tropical storm over the last 24 hours, but the AC is not upgrading it for some reason. It clearly has support based on ASCAT, and I don't get it, but the AC is saying 70%. It should be upgraded. Let's go look at it. If we can make this thing. I mean, I want to say some bad words about tropical tidbits. It's back to move west to west northwest, um, out to sea. Potentially a tropical storm. I think it's 50-50 whether it gets upgraded. ANSY's being fidgety. 95 is having a hard time. 25 out in the Gulf near Texas having a hard time trying to form convection. Right now they say 40%. It did look like a depression earlier, but we'll have to see what it does, or whether it could become a depression before it moves inland into Texas. I agree with the 40%. Look at the surface odds. It's too bad we don't have any to the south of this. Recon did find a weak LC, expected to return northward, make landfall in Texas. We'll have to see if it becomes a depression over the next 24 hours. The 36 hours before it makes landfall. Let's see. Okay. We got another system back here with some models want to support some development. The NAC has it at I think 20%, but other models take it west northwest into the Caribbean. And we'll have to see. Well, this is a very active early season, so that's your tropical update for tonight.